Hello, welcome to another episode of Rolling Yukon. Today, we're going to be bringing in Joe, of course. I haven't seen his dogs in a while. I'm pretty sure they're doing all right. They're all old. Rebel is in still good health. We weren't here last week. I had to go to work. So last week I worked from 12 to midnight. Was that it was on a Wednesday. We tried to do it on Saturday, but we kind of forgot about it. Hey, we had a good open mat. I was impressed. Last Saturday, the open mat, all the guys were going after it. We did a lot of I seen a lot of guys doing stand up. I was really impressed by how many people were there, and it looked like we were all just like getting after it, having fun. Let me work on finding Joe, see what he's doing. Let's see. I gotta invite a guest. Let's see. Invite. Copy. I'm going to Facebook. And now we're going to see what Joe. Joe and I have been working on some wrestle ups last week. I think it started this week. But we're gonna continue doing our wrestle ups, practicing getting our wrestle ups, getting to our elbow, to our hand. Whether you have underhook, overhook, whatever kind of hook you have, keeping that separation as long as they can't collapse back onto your arm, then you have something. I realized that I haven't been doing that. I've done it instinctively, but never on purpose, I would say. Open mat last Saturday. Open mat was good. And then Monday, well, no, just go backtrack beyond that. Friday I had to work. So Friday I did not go to class. I worked from 12 to midnight on Friday. Chill. I don't know who taught. I think Chelsea did. I thought that she was going to be out last Friday. Her and Jason are moving, I believe, sometime in the near future, and they're looking at opportunities. Thursday, I taught. We did. That was last Thursday. I can't remember exactly what we did. But my class, I'm focusing more on rounds. So like we learn the drill, whatever the drill is. We go for a 3 to 5 minute round, then immediately go back into the drill that you just did, so that you can look at it in another state of mind from being exhausted. And you do those reps, get those reps in, get those drills in. Let me send Joe a text. Let him know I sent it. I sent it. We really try to get those reps in. I really don't. Precision comes over time, but let's get those. I focus on more or less getting the reps in, getting the work in. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, as long as it's completed, and then we can work on reforming. We can work on perfecting the proficiency of it, but let's stick to getting the movements down. Work on getting the movements down, and then work to a flow from there. Um, did I get tapped back? Maddie, I rode with Maddie, and Maddie almost got me. Well, she had a tight bow and arrow choke, and I had some things that I didn't. I tried. She had a tight bow and arrow choke. I I think I had to use a lot of strength. I try not to use too much strength on the uh, on the young ones, but sometimes you got to give them a little bit so they know they got to feel it. They got to feel that. They got to feel that. They got to feel that pressure. So I have some good news. Coach Sharon Roberts' wife asked me to be the. Well, she asked me to join the children's class, as in a coach, of course. So I sat there for a minute or two after um, because originally I showed up for the 5:30 class and I didn't have a partner, so I was just sitting there listening, taking in the instructions, and so I was just sitting there, just I think I was doing a butterfly stretch, and she asked me did I want to help out with the children's, and these are the 4 to 6 years old. And initially, I was like, you know what, that's interesting. I really don't like children. Uh, I wouldn't say like children, but being around them for a long period of time, it wears on me a little bit. But I took the challenge, and I had fun. I had fun in that class talking to them. Goddamn flies. I had fun trying to get them to do stuff. I told this one girl, she was I can't remember her name, but she was crying. I was like, I said, why are you sitting over here looking at this? So she was like all pouty and stuff, and I took her by the I grabbed her by the armpit, you know what I'm saying? So and I said, what are you crying? I said, get over there and stop all that crying. And told her to join the other children, whatever. Um, but sometimes they got good days, they got bad days. They got people got good days and bad days. Those children are. I like to see them go after it. Some of those kids, it'll be a fun challenge. I want to, you know, I see what I mean. In any case, I never done it before, so it's a new challenge, and I don't know if Sharon or Coach talked about it beforehand. Either way, it's an honor to be. It's an honor to be offered, but I did it. It's an honor to be offered, and I enjoyed it. Hey, Joe, what's up, bro?
What up? What you doing, buddy? What are you talking about?
Man, I was talking about my role with Maddie, how she almost had a bone arrow choke. My new, I coached the kid. I helped coach the kids class, and
When did you do that, by the way?
huh?
When did you do that, by the way?
That was yesterday
Okay, good. Because I was
when I
thinking
went
that
to
was, I was thinking that
I
was
was,
yesterday, and I was afraid
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
brain.
yeah. I went to the 5:30 class. I was late. I didn't have a partner,
Mm,
and I was sitting over there just where Ron usually sits.
yeah.
And Sharon came up and asked me if I wanted to help with the kids,
Okay.
and I said, I usually don't. I never really thought about it. I sat there for a minute or two. Then I was like, why not take this opportunity to um, to jump in?
Hey, teaching is learning too. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just you're
yeah.
you're learning a different way. So what'd you do when you jumped in on the kids class? Did you like put
My
them through
first,
some
my first
drill?
thing, I don't like I was telling. I don't know if they already talked about it, so I just listened to Robert. He was going over his back, and they were taking the back and going to a rear naked choke.
Oh, okay. So you were just assistant help.
So the
You
kids
didn't
were,
run the
yeah,
class. Oh, okay.
yeah, making sure, trying to get them to cuff their hands together. They want to like interlace their fingers and stuff like that.
I get you. Kind of
That
like
was
what you
that was
do on the Thursday gi class or whatever.
yeah,
Kind of
that
help
that was
out.
the main thing.
Yeah. Well, when there's like a group of 6 or 8 or 7 groups of people, one coach has 2 eyes. You know, you can't look at everything and help everybody. So it's good to have more eyes and ears on the floor, man, and more experience on the floor to help out. So, hey, man, it's all part of it, dude. It takes a village, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all I look at it. 5 or 6 years from now, I would have helped one of those kids be a world champion or on their way or something like that.
Possibly,
Possibly, yeah.
possibly. So go back, your old Maddie, huh? The youth coach Maddie. Could it? Uh, she about bow and arrowed you, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
she got close. I had to use a lot of strength to
mhm.
pull her arm.
I got to roll with her myself for. I thought I maybe never had rolled with her. She thought I rolled with her when I was a white belt. But it's been a long time. But she was solid, dude. She was controlling my pant legs, making me not be able to use my guard and my legs at all. And as soon as I would start something, she would go to the other side, man. And she stayed real tight. She had a good knee on belly, and then she armbarred me.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, Lily. Now Lillian, I rode with her too, man. She's very
oh,
very tough, man.
she fucking put me in a triangle, like flipped me over. You know, it was great, bro. I mean, I didn't use any strength on her. I just tried to use some technique,
Yeah,
and not use my weight or anything. She was too fast and stuff, so I had to stay on my back pretty much.
yeah. She's very.
I did try an arm over with the knee shield, and I went to sweep her, and I shit you not, dude. I had her arm stuffed in there, had the knee shield. As soon as I started to load her up, she fucking jumped to this side, man, and then I had nothing.
Mm.
Oh, I went to frame on her, and that she mounted me or some shit. I was like, oh shit. It was it's funny because I kind of jokingly tease, because she'll be all over you, but man, she's all over you, bro.
Oh yeah, she's very very
I'm not
good.
doubting that she's good. It's just it's funny. That's all, because it's like, well, I got beat
Yeah,
up
yeah.
by
I
like a
got to use
14-year-old
more
girl
now. I
today.
got to use more strength and more weight, and
Yeah,
that means they're getting better.
part of it too is I kind of was feeling it out because I haven't really rolled with her, and I kind of filled it out a little too much. I was like, oh shit, I had to go on the defensive quickly. So that was part of it. Sorry, I heard a weird noise. I think my dog's chomping on something.
Chop chop. So yeah, I what else did I do? I was talking about our new thing, practicing wrestle ups
Oh yeah,
to the stand up to the takedown.
yeah,
I kind of like that. Getting up with an overhook, getting up with an underhook, or just practice getting it up. Period. It's a
yeah. It's funny. I couldn't do that today at all. Well, I didn't do it with you really because we were just kind of messing around, and then I didn't do it with Samuel particularly. I didn't really get a chance with Carlos either. Carlos was on me pretty well.
mm,
He was just like he'd move and then stay there real tight until I start to move. You know what I mean? He was just waiting
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
So it was like he just kept advancing his position. And then let me think. Like I said with Maddie, when I tried to get up and frame and stuff, she was picking me up by my pant legs and shit
Oh,
like that. You know what I'm
oh, she was
saying?
controlling. She was controlling the get up leg.
Yeah, she had the two inside fucking grip. Yeah, real good, man.
Ooh,
I tried to sweep her once. Actually, I tried to sweep her twice, and she just jumped over my legs. So hey, it is what it is, man. She did really well, and I got armbarred. Oh, also, real quick, the kid Samuel, the new kid in the class. He's been cool to work with. He's picking up pretty well. He did an armbar on me, dude. Jumped over, he got the whole thing. He got both his legs over me before he sat back. He sat back, so I went ahead and rewarded him and stretched the arm out, you know.
Yeah,
And I even told him, "Hey, bro, like don't yank this so hard, but you're about to get the arm bar, you know." So I told him, and he pulled it. I tapped. He didn't let go. I tapped again. He's still pulling it a little harder. I had to tell him, like, bro. So with the young kid Samuel, you need to watch out, or you need to. I kind of told him, but maybe an upper belt or one of the coaches needs to tell him when your teammate taps, it's time to let go of the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
submission or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, he was like, it was taking a real long time for it to register.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, it's fine, but man, I let my arm be stretched out and you hipped into it, a
Yeah,
little bit, and then even more, and I'm like, hey, bro, I had to tell him, like, hey, I'm tapping, bro, you have to stop, so,
yeah,
but that's part of it with, with new people. Hey,
yeah. Yeah,
speaking of new people, that kid from 580 out there, Hunter, shout out Hunter.
yeah. Hunter
He
Dotson.
invite he invited me to his blue and white grappling group. If you notice, that's my little tag down there at the bottom. It's a bunch of wrestlers from Southwest Oklahoma State University over there that he trains with on the side. He's teaching them jujitsu and stuff, and they're working on it. It's a group of,
How
it's a
like
kind
is
of
that
group.
like how many times
It
a week thing?
it's once a week. It's like separate from their school.
Hmm.
I think he uses the school. It's free. It's just like a club, but it's some of him and his wrestling buddies or whatever.
Are they? Do they just go over moves, or they do they grapple each other? Are they just top?
Well, it
Or they
sounds
just
like
a,
it's a class. It's an open mat style, but sort of a class. It seems like it's a little bit of both.
okay?
It's a little bit of a teaching and a little bit of rolling. Anyway, he invited me to it. He wanted me to be part of it. It's specifically for blue belts and white belts, and I told him that I would. He's trying to have like an in-house tournament for it. Sometime he said, hopefully by the end of this year, but I don't know if he's going to get that done or not.
Hmm.
But he told me he'd really like me to be part of it if I would, because he told me that he wants some upper belts and some people that can. He called me that to come in and help,
Yeah,
and help his guys, because he said they're real raw at jujitsu. I guess some of them don't take jujitsu, but they want to learn jujitsu, so
yeah.
they have a grappling club on the
Where
side. Well, see,
you know where it's supposed to be at.
herein lies the problem. I told me to send me where it's at, but I think it's at their gym in Hinton or whatever. I think I'd
That's
have to.
pretty far. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it'd be one of those things I would do maybe every once in a while.
Hmm.
Cause, but he said he's got some rules too, like no heel hooks, and because he told me they got a new guy. He thinks it's the guy that came to our open mat a couple weeks ago. I can't remember his name, but
Yeah.
he thinks that's that guy. But he said that dude was ripping heel hooks.
Really.
Yeah, and he said he hurt one of the coaches there or whatever, like with it, and he's still limping around on it, I guess, weeks later.
Hmm.
So he made a couple of rules. He basically told me like I could do it, if I was rolling against certain people or whatever. Like he wouldn't care, but for the most part, he's told people no heel hooks,
No heel hooks.
uh, no slamming, and something else too, And I'm like, that's all good, dude. I was like, I'm kind of against heel hooks anyway, just because they're easy to get, and they're kind of cheap, I say, but I like them, but they're effective. Don't get me wrong, but it's easy to just dive on a guy's leg, reap it real quick, and then just rip that heel. But not, no, I guess it's easier to
Yeah,
get it than
especially
it is.
yeah. I mean,
I
especially
guess it's easier to get it than to finish it.
once you
You
get
know,
that inside or outside butterfly hook in and
yeah. If you just
get the leg over.
yeah, all you have to do is reap that knee, dude. As soon as you
Over.
reap
Oh
that,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, from the outside and outside ashy, and just reap that knee, it'll turn right over to you, man. And then you just lock it down, and that's it.
Those are
But
some of the things you just gotta watch out for. We got some
we had a good class this evening, though, working the zipper choke from behind and the control from the back, getting the back from side control
yeah.
by getting the cross face, getting the armpit grip, and stacking them up, getting S mount, pulling them across the back. I liked that. sequence a little bit. I
Yeah,
never think about doing
getting that
that.
arm was tricky because you have to when you underswim that arm,
Yeah,
you have to
it seems like you
your
really open
pressure
up.
your pressure has to follow that where this
Yeah,
arm is going
yeah, that made it a
as you
little iffy for me.
come in like that.
Yeah, I
It was
definitely would rather go fully behind the fucking arm and the neck, and to do the do the full Nelson style or whatever. Uh, Real quick shout out to our teammate Zach. Zach came at noon today, worked his ass
that
off, did a really good job, man. He stayed a little bit late too, and worked on a couple of things he asked about,
the
and
pump play.
then
Wait, hey, what did y'all work on?
I mean, just a little bit of that barrel plata, and then
Hmm.
just a little bit of talking about the arm drag and the Sasai, that whole sequence, the arm drag
Okay.
into the fake trip, about things that'd be effective, really effective, the most effective, really, for him to use in the field if
Yeah.
he needs to take a hold of somebody and get him down. Probably
Yeah.
the best way and safest way.
That the foot trip.
Yeah, just pull that arm across, go for the trip. If they
Who
trip, good. And then we
and
worked on that
if they don't,
the bear,
you can put your
the
arms around them and take them
the
down from the back.
yeah the barrel.
It's a real gentle, and it's a gentle takedown. You can do that on concrete.
And then I showed him how to go from side control to north south, and then take the arm across and go into that scorpion shoulder lock.
Yeah.
He asked about that one, and then after he left, I stayed for a few minutes practicing shots, just wrestling shots
Hmm.
in there, and I practiced some footwork and some foot maneuver positions for judo throws and whatnot.
Okay. Okay.
So it wasn't too late. It probably stayed till about 1:20, something like that, and then got out of there. But it was a good lunch class. Oh, when we were talking about Hunter, even he said when he came for that lunch class, he said he got absolutely wore out because he said we were doing arm drags to the back take, right?
Yeah.
And then he said then he goes then Kevin's made us wrestle and then immediately go back to doing that arm drag stuff. He goes, I was dying, bro.
Oh.
And I said, dude, we had to do that today, except for with a full takedown. And then my teammate was 260 fucking pounds, so I was like, that was not that much fun. A couple times trying to get him up off of me, dude. Dude, he smashed me real good for a minute during the roll.
Yeah.
I was folded up, bro. I was like, oh shit, I got to get out of here, man.
Oh, you talking
I
about
was,
Zach?
hmm I was able to slip out, but it was pretty nice, man.
Oh man,
And then
that dude's chest is out to here, man.
yeah, he big boy.
Chest is like he could probably bench about close to 400 pounds. His chest is
Yeah,
like,
I bet
whoa,
yeah,
god damn, bro.
I haven't asked him, but I bet he's a 405er. He wants to come again soon, man. He even said he might try and. He asked me when I come in the evenings. I think he wants to come catch a class when I'm there. But I told him generally 6:30,
Hmm.
usually, unless it's Wednesday night. It's sometimes 7:30. But tonight I just wanted to be at home and get everything knocked out.
All right, so
But
I was thinking about what do you think the right path is to success in jujitsu? Probably just like what we're doing, lifting weights, having a team of at least two, me and
I
you,
mean,
who's two or three.
what do you consider success?
Um,
I guess that's where
I
we got to
think
start.
how you
'Cause
feel if you're
success
getting.
at jujitsu depends on your goals at jujitsu, right? So if you want to just get proficient at jujitsu and just say you can do it and defend yourself, I'd say success is going consistently a couple of times a week for 2 or 3 years until you get your blue belt. I'd say that's a success. But to get good at it uh, successfully and competitive, it's the same old cliche, I think.
It's got to be
Consistency,
a everyday and
consistent,
everyday thing.
consistency. Yeah, you have to push
Every day.
you have to be
Every day.
selfish, dude, towards your goals of learning the sport. And then, man, like,
It has to be an every day, every day.
Yeah, and it has
Every
to
day
become
we
a
got a goal. Every day you have to weights.
lifestyle. But I think the big thing too is swallow your ego and self-analyzation, man. Look at each thing, just don't go in and train, like, hey, today I gotta work, I'm mowing the lawn, I'm doing this. Oh, it's time for jujitsu. I do jujitsu for an hour and a half, and then when it's over, I'm done with jujitsu. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, back to the regular life. I don't, you know, I don't think that that's enough. You gotta think about what you did. You gotta think about what you can do to get better. That's if you want to. Also, I guess your success just depends on your goals, man.
You got to put it like in your close. Man, it's got to be like almost an everyday thing. Like your other. You might be talking to your wife. Then your brain switches to something that you might have to do in jujitsu.
But to me, it's really just consistency, self-analyzation, planning, your ability to evaluate and to improvise. And then, but for me to say I'm successful at jujitsu would probably have to have some type of uh, gold medal attached to
Mm.
it. You know what I mean?
Like Shane. Shane would be successful.
Yeah,
Shane
I
is a world
mean,
champion in his weight bracket,
yeah,
belt level weight track. He's a world champion in the
yeah.
IBJJF. No,
I,
yeah.
I mean, even if you retire, is that, from your job after 40 years, is that success, or did you just work towards a goal? I don't know, man. I guess it's all depending on what you want and what you think. But literally, it's that same stupid cliche, like they said, dude. If you put the work in, you got to show up consistently. But if you put the work in, you'll get better.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
It,
You got
it's
to put
at any, it's
work
at
in.
anything. It's at anything, man. You could literally learn anything and do it. You might not be the world champ at it, but you'd be proficient. But,
Uh,
to be proficient though, maybe a success. For a lot
I
of
mean,
people, dude, like for me, honestly, I've already had a success. Like a big thing for me was walking in the door, and
yeah.
starting. That's a success right there. You
Mhm.
know, consistency. That's a
I think
success.
success for me is knowing that you're getting better at this thing that you can see it every day in your own self.
Yeah.
So I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied on the trajectory of where I'm going.
Is it the
And
quest for success or is it an obsession with greatness?
well,
uh,
it's an obsession on trying to be great,
yeah.
trying to eventually somehow move up in the ranking of a world national gym or something like that.
Hey, what's
However, you
funny?
figure out that matrix.
Coach Robert shared this like little meme the other day. It was a guy walking, like all Billy Badass, right? Sunglasses and all that. And he goes, me walking into my kid's school knowing I could choke out 99% of the dads here, or something like
Yeah,
that. And I was like, to me, that's kind of success too, man. When you get that jujitsu fucking ego or the realization that you like really are
man,
dangerous.
look at those veins, bro.
Who?
You
You?
turn your arm back over. What'd you do?
My heart. What'd I do?
The other way. The other way. No, the other one. The other one. There you go. Turn it over. The other way. Other way. Nah.
You see, looking at my
Yeah, right
veins.
there.
I don't know what just happened, man. Yeah, I'm all vascular.
There you go.
It's all good. That's from getting
Temple
it
Fit.
every day, bro.
Temple
Temple,
Fitness. Temple Fitness.
Temple Fitness. Hey, man, I've been giving out some 3-day passes to some people too, man. Trying to get some more people to come in there.
More the
They're
merrier. The
well,
more
they
the
aren't
better.
necessarily jujitsu people, but people I interact with out in the
Oh yeah,
world,
definitely, definitely.
that talk about being, oh man, I'd like to get back in the gym, or oh, where you work out at, or whatever. Because I figure, I get them in that door, maybe I can get them in the door at Conquest too. So that's all for the betterment, man. But
Yeah, I've been repping Temple Fitness also. I like they got a friendly staff. Laura,
Yep.
Cisco,
Lori. Yeah. I
Lori,
forget that.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I forget that
Lori,
young girl.
Cisco,
That
and hey, what's that buff guy's name?
oh,
He comes in,
Gabe.
yeah,
The
Gabe,
the trainer. Yeah, Gabe.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a couple other ones too. I can't think of the names right at the moment, but they have quite a few, man. But yeah, so it's a good spot, man. I like it. I don't do any of the, with any of the trainers or whatever, but they got a lot of good equipment for the most part. Some of the old school stuff I like, some newer stuff. And it's like every gym though, man.
The
You know,
path.
yeah. It's
So
not really
timing,
not necessarily what's there. It's like what you do with what's there.
and we talked about timing, and we also referenced uh, Machado on once you get into a bad position, you can slow down, especially if you're not in danger. Slow
Unless
down
there's a
and
time, unless there's a time limit.
that's a good point. You got me on that one. You got me on that one.
Yeah. Out in the real
When
world, you got all the time, but if you're in competition, man, there's not a lot of time there. I tell you
that's
what,
true. That is true. I
that
got to
time
rethink
goes
my
by.
strategy now. Okay, yeah. If you're just rolling, if you're just rolling with some friends and buddies, you can practice slowing your movements down. Take work toward your position in a slow, paceful manner, and that
Yeah,
that will also change. You got to change the speeds up. Sometimes you move slow, sometimes you move fast, and you got
better.
to yeah.
We could say better flows, better bros. Ah. Oh
Sometimes
man,
you want to hold. Sometimes you want to let go,
yeah.
and
Being like
you got to
water,
find that
man.
you got to find that mix, huh?
And I said being like water, man. Being like water.
Yeah. So you got to find that mix, man.
It was
Sometimes
nice. I it was nice to get complimented today too when we were doing all that stuff. Zach told me that all the wrestling stuff, that we were doing and all that. He said I did really good. You're so fluent, all fluid at it. He's like, it's like you do it so effortlessly. And I
You know,
was
I, you
thinking,
know, I heard him say that, but every time I do it, I
mhm.
think I look sloppy.
Well, it made me happy because we've been working hard on that for a while, bro.
Yeah,
A lot of that stuff, man. So I had a good time, man. Tomorrow, that's kind of what I wanted to work on too. Just some more of the same shit. The
yeah. I
arm
mean,
drag,
you definitely got to
dude.
do it
I
for like
literally
a month.
think
You got to do it for like a month, man,
no, but
or 2 weeks,
for
2 or 3
for my
weeks a week.
for my plan of what's coming up, I'm literally thinking that arm drag to the trip to the back. That little seat down takedown. That thing is gonna. I think that's gonna work quite well for me, and I should be able to be pretty dominant with that.
Okay, okay.
And dude, if I can get them down right there and have their back and waist control, it's just a matter of moments before I
I mean,
get either a mount or fully have their
yeah.
back,
Think
bro.
about it. There's no even if you do like the Ron sweep from the
Yep.
back.
And
There's
and
no
they're not
there's no post. There's no post right there.
and they're
So
not you.
they have to go back. They
Yeah, and
have
they're
to
not
fall
get
into
they're
that open space.
yeah, and they're not gonna be 30, 40 pounds bigger than me and as strong as me either. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think I've been busting my ass, dude, with the fucking with the takedowns and the I've literally been working on, I worked on regarding a lot. At first it was framing and stuff, and I got a lot better at it. I worked on regarding, I got a lot better at it. And this last time I realized I need to work on just getting the fuck back up, dude, getting back on top.
Framing, and getting
And
up.
dude, I've been doing so much of that. And not only that, wrestling back down immediately or just up and down, up and down. I think it's really going to help me out this time, dude. I'm pretty stoked, man.
Wow.
I'm ready to just fucking get right over there and wrestle those fucking motherfuckers up, dude.
We
And
still got
just,
to train. We still got to get to our elbow and to our hand.
I want to get the
Don't
back. I want to ragdoll them and just have them drag me and carry
use
my
our
weight.
use our legs. But I think the key is make sure we create space with our. I mean, make sure that they can't come on top of us as we get on the elbow. So you got to have like we say like the butterfly or the knee in
Yeah, yeah, something. The butterfly hook's definitely been quite effective lately and coming in
because
handy. I
with this
definitely also figured out you really need to get two in, dude, because a lot of times, like with Maddie, as soon as I put that fucking one hook in, dude, she jumped to that other side, dude. It's like her life depended on it. Because I think she knew I was loading her up with
okay.
that hook. You know what I mean? I tried to sweep her twice. I tried to do a like a butterfly sweep this way and like a sumigashi, and she fucking jumped over that leg.
So
So
we're gonna work some more on that
yeah, I
tomorrow.
say just more arm drags, more single leg takedowns,
More single leg. I
and
mean, it could be a fail. Once you go for this, they said we stand. We go for the single leg because you know they're gonna fight that shit and then we just go for that go behind, take him down.
I think also we should get a head and collar clench a couple times. Have you snap me down to my fucking bam? Me try and
There's that
come up,
leg.
you
There's that
you
leg.
you stuff it, and as soon as you stuff it, I go straight into that leg.
Boom. Grab that leg. Boom.
Just shoot that.
That knee whips around. Boom. Comes
Yeah,
in.
shoot
Boom.
shoot that hook. Yeah, or if I can shoot a double something,
Now
dude.
you rolling. Now you got side.
hmm So we should work on that. But I think that's going to be it. I think that's really going to be my key to success. Getting the back like that, getting the takedown, getting on top. So, but we're gonna work on it, man. Gonna have to make it happen. Not just see what happens. I'm gonna have to make it happen. I know it's gonna be a little. I say it should be easier and funner when we get the gi when I have something to toss the motherfucker around. Hey, you know what? When we started out
What's
doing a
that?
lot of judo stuff too, getting the collar and the elbow grip, I thought my elbow grip sucked. I couldn't grip it hardly very good. It was hard to hold on to. Dude, now a couple of months later, I feel like my elbow grip is tight as fuck on the back of that sleeve. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I you pointed out. I always forget about that grip,
Yeah,
and
it's super
if you
effective.
take and if once you grab it, you take all the slack out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't really have to. That's the part of the arm you want to control anyway, because that's the
If
part
you
you
can,
want.
if you grab that up under the elbow and you take that slack out,
Yeah,
I forget about the grip myself.
yeah. It's definitely
But
much more. I like it because you can really hang a motherfucker and pull their weight. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
As opposed to
you
the
can
wrist,
definitely lift somebody's
because
elbow when you come up.
yeah, yeah. Because with the wrist, you're really having to push yourself way down. But if you've got that sleeve grip, you're just pulling it into you tight and dragging down that way. So I really like it, man. Hopefully we get some people to come, and then 2 weeks. It's 10 days out. It is what it is. Monday's the cutoff for the sign up. So
What date is the tournament again?
the 21st. Next, it's not this Sunday, but next Sunday. It's at the same place. The new breed is in Edmond. I don't know where. I think it's on Memorial somewhere. But yeah, it is on the 21st. But I'm pretty sure it's at the same spot.
And
Convention convention center.
and to wrap it up, man, I think we should just keep doing what we're doing, man. We have fun. It's everything is fun.
Yeah, we've been training our asses off, bro. I know we missed the podcast last week because we both had things going on, but it was good to get back on tonight, talk about training and
Yeah, training is good.
weightlifting's going good. My weight, I'm 173 pounds, dude. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I know I've put the muscle on though, some more
Yeah.
muscle, so that's pretty rad, dude. Hey, real quick, man, I just want to fucking make a shout out, dude. Uh, all politics and BS aside, dude. I just want to, you know, thoughts and prayers
R.I.P.
out for yeah, RIP and thoughts and prayers out for Charlie Kirk, dude.
Yeah, him. It's sad,
And,
bro. It's sad.
yeah, yeah. I hope everybody can put their differences aside, dude. Whatever crazy fucking maniac did this, dude. I hope they can get him. I hope they get him alive, dude, so they can find out what the hell is the deal,
Yeah, that's
man.
fucked
But
up, man.
there's too much craziness and too much divisiveness in the world, man. We need more cinnamon and sugar. You know what I'm saying? And but
Oh
anyway, that's
yeah,
just my little thought, man. I'm really saddened today by that fucking news, dude, and what happened. And my kids even came home from school. They saw it, dude. They saw it on their phones and shit. It's out there, man.
yeah. I saw that. I didn't know it until you told me. Then
His friends, his family, everybody's fucking seeing it, man. It's brutal. People are
yeah,
making fun of him and shit still. It's real fucked up, man.
yeah,
But anyway, I was just putting RIP and thoughts and prayers out for his family, man. Hope everybody can get their shit together. And if y'all got mental fucking problems, man, call somebody. If you need help, there's
yeah.
people to reach out to. If you got anger fucking issues, show your ass up to Open Mat, and
And
we
if
can help
somebody's
you.
threatening somebody's life, shit, let somebody know. Drop a dime on them.
Yeah, definitely. And if
Because
you see
that
someone,
person, the person that knew that if somebody knew, they're going to be guilty, man.
dude, exactly. And like that poor little Russian girl, dude, got stabbed, man. People watched her.
The
They
Russian.
might, it happened so fast, they wouldn't have been able to stop her, but nobody tried to help, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's real effed up, man. So there's people out there, the world does care, man. So people should,
It's a sad day, bro.
fucking, yeah, reach out and seek help, man. But find a gym, find a preacher, find somebody to talk to, find a local jujitsu studio. Fucking a lot of broken people there. They don't judge. So anyway, man, that's all I got to say on it. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So,
All right,
but
bro.
it was good getting on tonight, man. I'll catch you tomorrow, and we'll get a good
Yeah,
workout on.
yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Peace.
Later. Oh, that was my boy Joe. Really? I hate that that dude got shot. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. This is not a political thing. So just keep training jujitsu. Sometimes we get some bad news and we all just got to make better decisions and keep going forward and take it from there. And I'm gonna log out and I'll do this thing again next week.